completely cut off and you can only take 5 anime to watch with you, what would they be?
I've got an answer for you, man. It's Gintama, 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 Gintama.
Oh my
I
God.
swear to God, I love that
Gintamas.
anime so much.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Animethusiast here. I'm here with the awesome interview today. I'm interviewing Velo City. They're two brothers. They're currently up-and-coming YouTubers as well in the anime community. They have almost 29K subscribers on YouTube, and it looks like you guys have been making videos for quite some time. Before we dive into that, tell me a little bit about where you guys are from and how you guys got into anime.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
first, thank you very, very much for having us on this interview.
Honestly, yeah.
This is amazing, man.
No problem, man. No problem.
so we're from London, UK. So that's where we're currently. I mean, we've been living here our whole lives as well.
Yeah, we were born here.
Yeah.
So.
In terms of how we got started, like you said, we've been making videos for quite some time now. Actually,
Yeah.
It's been like what, 8?
Yeah, so we started in 2012, and it's funny because I mean, I'm sure you did say you did our research as well. So we actually started off as a guitar cover channel,
Yeah.
especially for animes, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
So Shabir actually kicked it off with his first video on this channel, and then that was in 2012, and then a few, I think, weeks later, we did our first cover together
Yep.
on YouTube, and that was in 2012 as well. And then after that, 2013, 2014, yeah, I think it was 2014. Our next
2014,
Yeah.
we got a bit more consistent with our uploads. We started doing
Yeah.
guitar covers like, fairly consistently.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I guess it was around 2019 when we first started doing anime like opening challenges.
Yes.
And we saw that these videos really got a lot of engagement.
Yeah.
It fostered a lot of discussion within our community. So it
Yeah.
was really
Right.
Yeah, it was a lot more. Yeah, we got a lot more discussion from that than we did in our music videos because,
Yeah.
of course, in our music videos, all we did was play guitar, right? Our first ever in challenges, you got to know a bit more of us, like we were laughing
Yeah.
about and stuff like that. But then our first reaction, which is Naruto.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
One of the legendary 3.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why we started with Naruto as well, because it's something that we all grew up with too.
Mhm.
Like, yo, reactions are actually doing pretty, like, they're actually going off at the moment on YouTube. Like, a lot of people are doing them, so we're like, yeah, we watch Naruto as well, so why not just go off with that? And the funny thing is, we weren't even supposed to upload that video
On that
when
day.
we did. Yeah, we were gonna upload something else, and then we were like, oh, we don't have it ready yet. So we were like, yeah, let's just upload the Naruto one. Yeah, let's see
Right.
what it does. And yo, the discussion on that and the engagement on that was crazy, man. We were like, yeah, we gotta do more. One Piece, Bleach, Gintama, the
we
whole
went through
shebang.
them all. Yeah, we went.
So that encouraged you guys to start doing more of an anime reaction. Like you said, you started with guitar. Now, do both of you play the guitar?
We
Yes.
did.
Wow, that's amazing.
So we got
Yeah.
like 4 electric guitars just chilling here.
Wow.
We got some more. We got some more behind the room.
That is amazing.
We're just fanatics.
So is anime popular in the UK at the moment? How is the social life over there with anime? Because I saw there was 4 of you guys in that video with Naruto Shippuden as well. So you guys have some friends that are into anime. How's the culture of anime in the UK?
Yeah.
You know, it's really funny you mentioned this because after reading a lot of the comments, yeah, we realize how kind of blessed we are to have
friends
who watch anime. Yeah.
Right.
So it's
as much, yeah, and not only that, but like who are into the same kind of anime that we are, and like same kind of niche that we're
yeah.
in as well. So it's funny that you asked that too, because they're actually our high school friends. So the 2 other people that you saw in our Naruto reaction, they are high school friends that we met at high school when we were going through.
yeah, or secondary school as UK likes.
Oh yeah, secondary school. Yeah,
we went to a pretty weird high school.
So when did we meet them? When we were around like what, 12 to 18, that
Yeah,
range, isn't it? Yeah, 12 to 18, that range is basically 12 to 16 is high school for us, and 17 to 18 is like, it's a bit weird. Again, that's a part of the
UK.
same, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a part of the same experience. It's not, you wouldn't call it high school, but you can go to the same school and do those last 2 years if you get me before university/college. But that's what we meant.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's education.
Yeah, different education system, right? So aside from those 2 friends, would you say that there is a culture in the UK? Have you been to any conventions? Have you interacted with the community over there? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah,
that's
so
a-
we actually went to Comic-Con we've been going to Comic-Con you've been going for longer than me.
Yeah, I think
But
for like maybe 3
For
years
the-
in a row.
Well,
or
longer
something
than
like
that. Oh yeah, but longer
Maybe.
than that. I think your first time, Shabir's first time was probably around 2015.
I think so.
Okay,
And then my
okay.
first time was the year after that, 2016. And we've been going every year since then, except for this year.
Obviously.
Because it's cancelled.
Yeah, oh man, everything's canceled. We kind of just gotta adapt to the times, right? Yeah, because like
Exactly.
Yeah.
for example, you guys, I noticed that since COVID, I also looked at your videos. You guys are pushing out a lot more content as well during this time. So I would say you guys are definitely doing this at the right time, you know, and that's almost about 8 years since 2012 to 2020. That's about 8 years right there that you guys have been at it, you know, so that's definitely a long time. So any other upcoming YouTubers that are out there, you know, Velo City is definitely an example, you know, that you can, you know, get to 28,000 or 29,000 subscribers. Just do what you're passionate about, right, guys? Because it seems like that's what helped for you, you know. You guys weren't even expecting this, you know.
100%. Like at this point last year, I could say, okay, maybe
A bit before.
a bit before, like a month before. So 29th of June is when we uploaded the Naruto reaction.
Yeah.
At that point, we were at around 13k subscribers. So now, like a year later, a month and 1 year later, we are at more than double that. So
Wow.
yeah, the best words we can give is definitely like, just do what you want, like do whatever you want, and also I guess the most important kind of thing you can say is just be consistent. Like when you wanna, when you're definitely serious about that, like just be consistent. Because I think ever since, we've been consistent for like around more than a year now. So dating back to when we were doing guitar videos, but when we uploaded our Naruto reaction, ever since then we haven't stopped.
Right.
You said so back then we used to upload like maybe 3 videos a week or something like that. But like
Sometimes
you said,
even less.
since lockdown and all of
Yes,
that,
it's
we've-
gone even more consistent. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
we've,
again, we've been fortunate because we started this a bit before lockdown stuff started, right? So again, like you said, everything, all these equipment it's all sold out because everyone's
Right.
trying to get into it now because everyone's stuck at home. They're like, let's do that. Well, they're all sold out now. That's the thing. So again, we were fortunate enough to have this kind of stuff before that began, and then we just knuckled down. We were like, this is the perfect time to do it because
'cause-
everyone else is stuck at home as well.
Yeah, a lot of you guys wanna. A lot of people wanna see stuff. They wanna be entertained and stuff like that.
Yes.
So
Right.
you know, we feel like we have the means to do that. So it's our duty, man, to like
Exactly.
get videos out there at a much higher pace.
And we actually get feedback from people as well saying that lockdown has been really boring for me, and watching you guys has been like, you know, a real mood upbringer and things like that. So
Yeah, that's an amazing thing.
yeah, exactly. So it makes us want to keep doing it more. It's not like we'd ever stop, really.
Right.
But those words are always encouraging, you know. It's also
it's definitely a two-way street.
You know, and one thing I thought was very interesting that I wanted to touch on was the brother dynamic, right? You guys are brothers and you guys seem very close. You guys are doing videos together. You know, that's awesome to be able to have somebody there to kind of support you and help you. Because, to be completely honest, it could be boring doing it by yourself and it's a bit harder. But, you know, you guys have each other to share that pace of work. So tell me a little bit more about the brother dynamic. Who got into anime first? Who's the oldest? You know, and how do you guys work together? Who does what?
This is a really interesting question. I don't think we've ever like actually discussed this on camera or something.
not
so-
discuss the brother like.
So this is gonna be all right. This is gonna be fun. So I'm the older brother. I'm 25.
Same age as me. They're the same age, yeah.
94 gang. Let's go.
So who got into anime first? Okay, well,
It was at
anime
the same time.
Yeah,
I'd
so
say.
anime for us started. If you count like the childhood anime, like
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
yeah, we got into it.
Digimon.
I'd say around the same time because they used to air on TV and that kind of thing, right? So
Yeah.
and back then we didn't even know this is anime.
Same here. That's how everybody starts, right? You're just like Saturday morning cartoons or nighttime Toonami, stuff like that. Yeah.
Especially for our generation. Like
Yeah.
you're part of our generation, so
Yeah,
you know
you
how
know,
it works.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Adult Swim. Remember?
Tsunami, all that good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So after that, I guess you could say,
Dragon Ball.
the Dragon Ball
Z.
Dragon Ball Z was like the first proper one. We got into. We were like watching online. We were like, oh, let's go from the beginning again, things like that. So like that's when we got into. But then afterwards, after Dragon Ball Z,
Naruto.
it was Naruto.
Yeah.
So we were just like, so Shabir started Naruto just a bit before me, and then I was like, yo, this looks kind of sick, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of dope. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start this too, yeah. Yo, Naruto. And the funny thing is, we started in dub. So all of this up until this point was in
you want
English.
Dragon Ball Z in
Yeah,
dub.
because
So
they were airing on Cartoon Network and things like that, and Toonami and things like that, right? So everything was in English dub. So even Naruto, we started in dub as well. And then it got to the point where we watched Naruto, we watched Shippuden, and at this point we didn't even know what fillers were. We just watched everything.
Right, yeah, same here. You thought it was part of oh, this is some character development, you know, him going to the ramen shop. These noodles must help his, you know, some type.
Exactly. All part of the story, man.
Yeah, and it's hard to skip fillers too, because if you want to watch it properly, you know, you skip a filler, you end up coming across the part you didn't want to see. You're like, what? This guy died and I missed how it happened?
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially because some fillers are linked as well. They go back to some fillers.
Yeah.
I appreciate what they do with the fillers. Though.
Yeah, fillers are fillers. They're fun.
So
they are.
after like Naruto and stuff, we started getting into.
That's okay. So after, I mean, it's important saying after we caught up to the dub, that's when we started watching sub in Japanese and things like that. And then that's when the full journey into different anime proper started.
I'd say like Sword Art Online.
Yeah, Sword Art Online was like the first non.
Yeah, I think it was.
So that's why, So again, like we actually started a lot of the animes because of each other. If you get me.
Yeah.
Like, we
Right.
encourage each other to watch these kind of anime. So Shabir got me into Bleach. He got me into Fairy Tail as well. What did I get you into? I can't remember. I got you into One Piece. I guess.
Oh, yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
people got him into One Piece. To
Yeah,
be honest.
yeah.
But I started.
I was a
One Piece
late.
first.
I was a late.
You were
bloomer for
very
One
late.
Piece.
Yeah, you were very late. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's really helpful
man.
to have like the brother thing going on when we're trying to get each other into anime.
One thing about our community that I also want to touch on is that a lot of people in our community, you know, when you look at weeb or the term otaku and things like that, they're considered introverts or people that spend a lot of time on the computer. Because one thing anime provides is an escape, right? You know, if you live a complicated family life, or you know, you just kind of need to break away. And sometimes, you know, some people escape into books, but I would say that the Japanese do a really good job at creating that escape art with their anime. Because you think about it, it's a complex story with character building, and it's not like on TV where they have to pay some actor to portray it. You know, they get to portray it exactly the way that they want to portray it. You know,
That's a really good point. Yeah.
It's very interesting that you make that point too, because they actually make, like, for example, like Naruto can be an escape, Fairy Tail can be an escape, like, you know, those kind of fantasy worlds. But then they actually make anime about that situation too, like, you know, about a person who's a shut-in. So like I'm thinking about Net Juno Susume. I'm not sure if Recovery of an MMO Junkie, but she is like she's a very big introvert. She doesn't like going out. She just goes she goes to work, she comes back home, she plays like an MMO to like do her escape. But it's,
I love that anime.
Yeah, so you can so it's really cool how you can like imagine yourself into anime characters, step into their shoes.
There's a lot of relatability when it comes to anime, like you touched on. It's honestly, like you said, an escape.
Yeah.
You can relate to the characters. You can.
So that's amazing how they can do that. It's an escape, but you can also relate to the characters.
Yeah.
Like there's a bunch of like relatable things about anime in general.
And you guys talked about Sword Art Online being one of the first ones that really got you into actual anime. That I consider, I just said this in the last interview, Mr. Zell said that was one of the first animes that he watched as well. He's from Scotland, and he's another Animethusiast partner as well. And I just think it's so legendary because, I mean, kind of anime and gaming goes almost hand in hand. You know, I would say if you play anime, I mean, if you watch anime, there's 95% chance that you play video games as well, right? Yeah.
100%.
From that, a really good question I had for you guys is, what are your top 5 anime of all time? If you were, you know, about to leave planet Earth, and you know you're gonna be in a spaceship or something completely cut off, and you can only take 5 anime to watch with you, you know, what would they be?
I've got an answer for you, man. It's Gintama, 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 and Gintama.
Oh my
I
God.
swear to God, I love
Gintamas.
that anime so much. I just love Gintama so much. Honestly speaking, though, my number one would be Gintama. And then I'd put like Haikyuu up there. I'd put you know, I only thought of Gintama and Haikyuu.
Well, tell us why you like Gintama. I gotta start with that. Tell us why you like it so much.
100%, dude. Like I got into Gintama really late. We only
You got
started
into
last year.
after we did the reaction.
Yeah, after we did
Oh, really?
reaction. So it's because of you guys actually that we got into Gintama, because of the people in the comments. So we started watching, and dude, everything about it just resonated with me so much. Like the character interaction, the development, the humor. It's just amazing.
And
man.
the MC is one of the best MCs
best
ever.
Gintoki, man. Shout out Gintoki.
Right on.
Yeah, it's like everything you look for in an anime. Like you got the comedy, you got the slice of life, you got the action, you got the like battle shonen kind of thing. It's amazing, man. It's just, you got the story. It's actually a deep story. A lot of the episodes are gags, yeah, but there's a great world built by Gintama as well, right? And there's so much like going into it. So it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, I would definitely. For me, it's an easy. Gintama's an easy number 1 for me. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in my top 5 for sure as well. But of course, I would have to put it number 2nd only because one of my favorite anime is a very niche one, right? It's a I'm not sure if you heard of it, but it's a comedy romance anime called Chinibyo, like Love, Chinibyo, and Delusions or something like that. But I
Love,
watched it a
Chinibyo,
long
and
time ago.
Delusions. Okay.
Yeah. So I watched it a long time ago. I think, and it was actually the only anime I've ever rewatched besides a fairy tale as well, 'cause I loved it so much. I was like, yo, this is one of the best anime. It was funny because I was watching another anime. I was watching Nisekoi, okay, and then I was like, I'm gonna pick. I had school. This is ages ago, right? So I was in high school. So I was like, I got school the next day, so I don't want to watch Nisekoi. I want to see it on the weekend. I'm gonna pick up. So I started watching Chinibyo, and I ended up liking it more than Nisekoi, and I was like, yo, I love this anime so much, man. And then again, my top 5 is again all over the place because
You can see where our interests diverge.
yeah, but then I've got all sorts of anime. So I've got I've got Chinibyo there as my number 1, as my niche. But then Gintama is right up there, number 2, because I love Gintama, man. Then you have Haikyuu is definitely in there as well, because Haikyuu, just an amazing sports anime that doesn't just. So Kuroko's a really good anime as well, right?
Yeah.
For sports anime, but then Haikyuu, this is the only sports anime I've actually seen, so I can't really delve into too much sports anime tropes.
Right. Okay, I understand that.
Yeah. So Kuroko, some people might say that it kind of goes over the top sometimes. Sometimes it's very exaggerated, but I still loved Kuroko when I watched it because it was my first sports anime. But Haikyuu, it's got the hype moments, but it's more realistic as well.
Yeah.
But the hype is all there. You cannot say that it's any less hype than Kuroko. You get me? It's just amazing. Haikyuu's got so much character development, so much
character
hype.
development, I'd say, is one of the biggest.
The production value in the, I know the mangas. I don't actually read. We don't read the manga for it, but the production value in the anime is top class, man. It's amazing.
The OST, the openings, the animation is just everything is outstanding. That actually, sorry to interrupt, but that actually brings me on to God of High School as well. I know it's just currently airing.
Yes,
it's only got on the screen up there. It's only got 4 episodes, but it hits every note that I want in an anime. The animation, the character interactions, the OSTs, the openings, endings. I know it's really early to put it up there, but I would definitely say it's on its way to becoming one of my top 5 as well.
All right, so that was Chinibyo, Gintama, Haikyuu. Then it's again more romance kind of stuff, which is Nisekoi, which I talked about earlier, and Sakura, so like the pet girl of Sakura.
Wow,
so,
okay.
yeah.
Hey, that's one of my top 5 as well. Pet Girl of Sakura, because it all relates to where we were at in life. You know, an awkward phase of going from like high school to a university. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you see these guys, like, they're entrepreneurs, they're artists, there's a game developer, a voiceover actor,
exactly.
and like you watch them like just go and take on the world, and it's kind of like motivating, especially for people our age, because you know we're going through the same thing. You know what I mean?
Dude, you got me inspired now. Hearing that, I want to watch it too.
Oh man, it's real good, man. The endings, they had a special Christmas ending. You know, where they're doing like the dun dun dun, like they move their head back and forth, like.
I know exactly what you mean. Yo,
I love that show.
It's amazing because one of these, all these anime have like played a part in my life where like it was
needed it.
Yeah, not just needed it, but like I was fully into it, if you get me. Yeah. So like,
right.
I know Gintama was the most recent one. It was last year, right? But then even then, so I think the time I watched it and like what I was going through at the time as well, like you said, it just impacted me more at the time as well, which is why these guys are in my top 5. Like you could look at some of these, like a lot of people don't like Nisekoi, a lot of people don't. Yeah, but it is what it is.
It's just for you.
Yeah, it's for me. Exactly. It's definitely for me. And that's what's cool about anime, because you can go into like fandom who like a certain anime, but then a lot of them have different kind of like
views on
it. What kind of anime that's in their top
exactly
their favorite anime is, and the reasons for it as well. So it's all different, which is why it's really nice to have that like diversity in a community, which is awesome.
You know, now that you mentioned that, I would actually have to put One Piece quite up there as well, because I think it was CP9. What was the right before CP9? Water 7. Yeah, Water 7 and CP9. That was during my when I was doing my medical exams. So like my finals were coming up and all of that, and I would watch that for motivation to study. So yeah, One Piece definitely played a huge part in my medical degree actually.
Oh wow, so you have a medical degree too, which brings me to a question. I mean, what do you guys do besides this? Like, what do you guys do in life? What are your other passions and hobbies as well, in careers?
So I'm still in university. I'm in my final year of medicine. So hopefully becoming a doctor next year. Fingers crossed.
Wow. Hey, congratulations in advance.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that big time, man. Yeah, it's just the situation's been a bit weird, so we have no idea what's going on.
Oh, because of the lockdown.
Lockdown and all of that. Yeah. So, but aside from that, anime's played a big part in that actually because there aren't that many anime fans doing medicine.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of weird. It is maybe once you go into societies and stuff.
You're gonna be a healer ninja from Naruto.
Yeah. exactly.
Love that. I rate that. That's why Sakura, man.
Yeah, she's not that useless, right? She saved lives. Yeah, she saved a couple lives, right?
A couple lives.
Yeah.
Nah. No spoilers, but she was instrumental that one time, man.
One time.
You know the boom boom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember it. Yeah, I remember that.
What you mean?
Oh
Yeah.
man, but yeah, that's so that's what I do on this. Oh, I don't want to say on the side. That's what I really do. But
This is your side
like
thing,
you
yeah.
touched on- Nah, but man, like you touched on before, we love playing guitar. We play guitar like pretty much every day. And you mentioned as well, you guessed right, we're gamers as well.
Yes.
We love gaming. And
What games do you guys play?
so we're on PS4. Our
Uh,
main game.
No, I'm just kidding.
Are you Xbox?
Yeah.
Xbox.
Well, I'm more PC. I guess we could kind of, call ourselves brethren because I play PC too. So,
Me in
the middle. Yeah, I mean, we love. I know Destiny 2 gets a lot of flack because of.
Oh, I love Destiny 1. Yeah, Destiny. Yeah, man, the King's Fall raid, the last raid.
One of the best raids.
Yeah, it was the best. You could play it every week and not get bored, man. Every week we would look forward to the reset, run all 3 characters, and get that loot. It was fun.
Alice as well, perfect weapon for the situation.
Destiny has that. It's got that thing surrounding it. Okay, but it's a beautiful franchise. I'd say, like overall, like. I give it hate sometimes, yeah. But the part that we really love is Crucible. Which
We
is
love
PvP.
PvP, yeah.
Right. Okay.
We grew up
Trials.
playing
Also?
like
Trials and all that. Yeah, bro.
Flawless every week, man.
Yeah.
We grew up playing like Halo, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, Battlefield. Yeah.
A lot of FPS shooters. Basically.
Yeah, but
Same here.
none have resonated. Yeah, exactly, man. And none have resonated so much with us than Destiny, I'd say, in terms of just movement, gunplay, all that.
Yeah. Bungie's always had it down with the gunplay though.
Halo,
and Halo,
of course,
Halo 1, 2, 3, all great, and Halo Reach as well. Yeah.
Right, they're coming out with the new Halo too.
Yeah.
By the way.
I saw the trailer. It looks sick. It looks great.
Yeah, but on top of, so aside from FPS shooters as well, we're also into. So we actually do play an MMO currently, which is Final Fantasy 14.
Great game.
Basically an anime, basically an anime MMO.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so Final Fantasy games are always, very anime inspired, if you get me. Very heavily into the anime, like,
Right.
Niche and all of that. Niche, exactly, yeah. So it's very much like that. It is a MMORPG as well, because it's made by Square Enix, who is a Japanese company. And we have a lot of fun with that as well. Like, and again, we do hear that in Japanese too, because we love the Japanese voices.
Oh yeah, it's funny. It's like you mentioned as well. We all started off with dub, and now we're like fully into subs. So
yeah, exactly.
It's jokes.
So even in games that we,
when you get the option, you go.
Exactly.
Original source. Yeah.
And more into. On top of, aside from that, again, more like single player games as well. I'd recently just finished Persona 5. I love the Persona franchise. Man.
People in the Discord are going crazy about Persona 5 right now.
For real, yeah. Royal is basically Persona 5, but with
extra content,
and it came out just. I believe it was just 3 months ago, end of March, so 4 months ago, really, kind of.
Okay.
It came out at the end of March, and that was around a year and a half to 2 years after the original release of Persona 5. And so I didn't play Persona 5. Royal was my first delve into things. So I played Persona 5 until Royal came out. Yeah, Royal was honestly, I could put that as my potentially #1 game. I haven't really thought about this list properly yet, but I had such an amazing time playing Persona. Like the story, the characters, the gameplay, the combat, everything about it. I had nothing bad to say about it. Like, it's just amazing, man. So if anyone's watching this who hasn't played Persona, go play Persona.
That's me as well.
Go check it out. Same here. I played it tonight. You're making me want to play it.
Yeah, dude, you definitely need to, man. Definitely. And that actually got me into playing Persona 4. Persona 4 just came out on Steam as a remastered version on PC. So I recently just got that as well. I haven't really played too much into it, but I definitely want to.
What content are you guys focused on putting out for the community now? What is your main focus? I saw you guys, switching off to doing some, I want to say it's K-pop or J-pop reactions as well. So tell me a little bit about your goal and vision for your content moving forward.
So basically, one of the, as you probably know, one of the biggest issues with anime reactions is the copyright system and all of that. They can get very very harsh with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we realized that K-pop is. I mean, we've been told that K-pop in general, like the industry in general, they like these reactions.
Yeah.
So they encourage them as well. Like a lot of artists, in fact, watch your reactions as well. So
Yeah.
Wow.
that's
Pretty
really
cool.
good. And we actually got into K-pop through Tower of God because
which is an anime. Yes.
Stray Kids, who are our ultimate group now,
Yeah.
they did the opening and ending for Tower of God. We got into K-pop through there. We love them so much. So, and we saw that the engagement for that was really good.
Yeah.
Less copyright risk as well.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
virtually none really.
Yeah.
So, and we genuinely love it too. So that's why we're able to do like a lot of these videos without fear of having getting struck down
Yeah,
by the YouTube.
exactly.
Yeah.
We know that they love it. Yeah, we know that the actual people behind it love it too.
They won't copyright you, basically. Yeah.
They won't knock us down for that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
On a similar note as well, we actually got contacted by Webtoon themselves because
yes.
we've been doing Tower of God, God of High School,
Yes.
and they featured us in one of their compilations, like their
for
kind
Tower of God, for episode 12, if any,
Wow.
you'll see.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Ah,
thank you,
appreciate
dude.
that,
Appreciate
big
that.
time.
So
Yeah.
that brings me on to saying, Webtoon has kind of let us know that reactions are cool.
Yes, exactly. So again, we were contacted after episode 12 of Tower of God. Of course, there's only 13 episodes of Tower of God. But then after that, God of High School came out a few weeks later, right? So then when we started doing God of High School reactions, they contacted us after episode 1. And so that just, that brought us over the moon. We were like, yo, Webtoon really like what we're doing.
Yep.
We know that they're down with us doing God of High School
Exactly,
reactions.
exactly.
So that again motivates us more as well. But that being said, like of course we are doing a lot of K-pop reactions now as well. But anime is still a very much big part of
Yeah.
our channel and what we're trying to achieve with our channel as well.
Yeah, so like when you look at our banner, it will say K-pop and anime reactions.
Yes.
Like, we're definitely both
Yes,
for sure.
exactly.
Okay.
So right now, the anime stuff might have been a bit like less now because the season has already.
Oh, yeah.
We're a bit into the season already, so we are. Our anime reactions really go off when this anime
new season
starts.
starts.
Which so now
Right.
again, so now we're into like maybe 4 weeks into summer already. So 4 weeks, around 3 to 4 weeks ago, our channel was like
Popping with anime, yeah.
So we were
Right.
pushing out loads of anime stuff.
Re
yeah.
Zero, Sword Art Online,
Yeah. Like just the compilation
Fire
reactions,
Force.
all that, trailer
Yeah.
reactions, all the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now while that's gone down a little bit, only because we're in the middle of the season, we're focusing more on K-pop stuff right now. But that being said, we're still doing as many anime compilations as we can right now. So again, it's more like a 50-50 really.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
like
Yeah.
to split it between anime and K-pop because it keeps it fresh too. It brings a lot of different people who are
Yeah.
into both of them as well. Because we actually get a lot of fans who are into K-pop.
multi-fandom.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. So
Right.
a lot of the anime fans, usually some of them are into K-pop, but then a lot of the K-pop fans are into anime, which is
Yep.
really cool. So it's nice to mix communities like we have.
And
So-
especially with Tower of God, that literally brought a lot of K-pop and anime fans together. Tower of
because-
God and Stray Kids.
Yeah, because Tower of God is based off of a Korean webtoon.
Yeah, in the first place,
And
yeah.
then on top of that, they brought in a Korean band, a Korean group to do the song for
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I love the song myself. Yeah.
Tower of God.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you guys for being here. Asif and Shabir, you guys are awesome. I love your room setup. You got fairy tale posters, a dope screen in the background, some figures up on the wall. We're gonna have to do another video later of you just going over your setup.
Room tour.
Yeah, room tour later. That would be
Definitely down for
awesome.
that, dude.
That would be awesome. Right on.
We appreciate you having us on this stream, on this interview so much. Like it's been a blast, man.
Yeah.
Like to know that how you've actually went into our channel and you did your stuff.
Yeah,
as well.
like you said, you
asking-
did your research
you
and
did
all
your
that,
research, and
yeah.
it made us feel like like we really want to tell you about our stuff as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're always down to share our kind of like experiences and all that kind of stuff. So it was really nice to share our like more personal things as well. Like we never actually got into our brother like kind of
Dynamic, like
Yeah,
you were
exactly,
like what kind of
Yeah.
jobs are in the channel.
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
Yeah, this guy's about to be a doctor. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Like
that.
that's very cool, and I hope other people are encouraged by your story and your background to be able to get into this, whether they be from the UK or any part of the world. Thank you for being a part of the Animethusiast community and being involved as well. You guys are partners, so we'll be working on some stuff in the future. But thanks again, Asif and Shabir. You guys are awesome, and I really enjoyed having you here. And if you guys watching want to see more of their content, we'll be uploading it to our website as well. And in this video, I'll put a link to their channel so they can go and subscribe to you directly. Also, thank you everybody for tuning into the interview, and we'll see you next time.
All right, peace,
Peace.
guys. Thank you very much.